flagged this program for a little bit. I was talking to Emily Wallace, who had COVID, said she wasn't feeling great, but now better. So see what one of the prime starters for Mount Horeb can do here. I believe it's at 13:42 and ticking. We'll take our first break. You're listening to Mount Horeb Basketball on Wisco Radio.
by and watch the Wisco Radio Broadcasts. To book a tea time, visit us online at northgolfclub.com or call 608-437-3399. That's 608-437-3399.
Mount Horeb Utilities is a locally owned, not-for-profit utility dedicated to the community it serves, providing safe, reliable energy to customers in Mount Horeb. Our hometown team is customer-focused and service-oriented, looking out for the community's best interests. At Mount Horeb Utilities, we are committed to keeping Mount Horeb a great place to live, work, and play. For more information on how Mount Horeb Utilities energizes our community, visit MountHorebUtilities.com.
Welcome back here to Mount Horeb High School. Getting to some quick stats here for the home squad Vikings. Pretty solid season thus far, 4-4 as I said earlier. 3-3 in the Badger West. But when you have schools like Reedsburg and Oregon at 6-0 and 4-2, it's pretty tough to compete with schools like that, although early on Vikings hanging in there. Leading things offensively for Mount Horeb, Grace Vesterman and Emma Anderson. Vesterman at 14.5 game, Anderson right over 10, then Leah Leibfried at 5.4. Lane with about 9.5 minutes left here. What do you think the Vikings could do early on to secure a home win? I believe with that we'll take our second break, 9:20 and ticking. We'll be right back.
Right here, just outside of Mount Horeb. Since 2001, Midwest Prototyping has been creating parts and prototypes for companies worldwide. To learn more, visit MidwestProto.com. Midwest Prototyping proudly supports
indoor pool, hot tub, and a 24-hour fitness center. To see pictures, visit grandstaymountHoreb.com, book online, or call 608-437-5200 to make your reservation today.
Hey sports fans, be sure to cheer on your local sports team just like Kittleson Landscape has for over 25 years. Like many of you, Greg and his team have students and athletes in the Mount Horeb schools. They are dedicated to their success and the overall success of the athletic programs. Need a place to go on a walk after the big game? Kittleson Landscape specializes in outdoor fire pits, patios, and much more. To get your free estimate today, call 608-437-8845. Hope you enjoy the game brought to you by Kittleson Landscape. Go Vikings!
What's your favorite high school sports memory? Lady in the Valley? A game-winning shot and final finish? Maybe it's a pep rally or a game ritual. Maybe it's the euphoria of a late-night bus ride home after a hard-fought win. Maybe it's having pizza with teammates after the game. Now, imagine if you never met a player. School sports need your help. With budgets getting tighter, it's more than the games on your time. It's all the traditions there, community pride, and culture of your hometown high school. Plus, all those memories from when you were too. What can you do? It's simple. Buy a ticket when you can. Go to a game. Take the whole family. Let's do everything we can to keep those cherished school sports memories alive. This message presented by the Wisconsin Interscholastic Athletic Association and the Wisconsin Athletic Directors Association.
When the stadium lights go on, you know it's time for Mount Horeb Bar and Grill Food. And that's where you'll find Mark Norman and Associates. As a parent and local business owner, Mark knows the importance of supporting his workplace, the athletic program. Mark Norman and Associates also knows the importance of buying a grocery store. At First Rubber of Mount Horeb, Mark Norman and Associates want to help you find the perfect home in your area, or in the country. The expertise and the experience you need at 618-575-8393. Online, marknorman.firstrubber.com.
This is Wisco Radio.
Welcome back here to Mount Horeb High School. 6 minutes until tip. Quick shout out goes to my 5th grade teacher, Rob Farnsworth. Thank you, Rob, for tuning in, but getting into some quick stats for the Lodi Blue Devils. 0-1 in the Capital North. Of course, not much you can do when there's only one conference game. You're either going to be up top or on the bottom. A couple teams still yet to play a conference game. As I said, 3-7 record for the Blue Devils, averaging 33.7 a game. They've hit 34 threes on the season. Their high in points is 57, averaging right around 8 steals a game at 7.5, along with 8.9 assists, coming off a 40-33 victory at home against Wisconsin Heights on Thursday, December 30th, a game in which they led 24-10 at half and only put up 16 in the second half, but still went home victorious. Leading things in points is Dylan Harrington at 9.2, Sam Clan right behind her 5.7, and Riley Schneider at 5.4. Schneider also averaging 6.7 boards a game, Clan 5.7 points a game and 5.7 assists per game. And in terms of assists per game, 2.1 going to Ella Poles and Dylan Harrington at 1.9. 4:34 until tip. We will take our second break. We'll be right back.
Mount Horeb Utilities is a locally owned, not-for-profit utility dedicated to the community it serves, providing safe, reliable energy to customers in Mount Horeb. Our hometown team is customer-focused and service-oriented, looking out for the community's best interests. At Mount Horeb Utilities, we are committed to keeping Mount Horeb a great place to live, work, and play. For more information on how Mount Horeb Utilities energizes our community, visit MountHorebUtilities.com.
Want to listen to Wisco on the go? Download our app from your phone's app store.
Doctors Steve Samuelson and Lauren Hall are your local eye care professionals. Samuelson Eye Care provides the highest quality optometric care for both adults and children in a friendly, comfortable, and professional environment. Clear vision starts with healthy eyes. So contact Samuelson Eye Care at
challenging and fun for golfers of all ages. Norse Golf Club is dedicated to serving our community by creating a family-friendly destination for golf, outdoor recreation, and entertainment in every season while preserving the irreplaceable green space in the center of Mount Horeb. Don't forget about our bar and grill, bowling lanes, and to stop by and watch the Wisco Radio broadcasts. To book a tee time, visit us online at norsegolfclub.com or call 608-437-3399. That's 608-437-3399.
Find out previous stats, replays of past games, and weekly podcasts covering all Vikings athletic action by going to wiscoradio.com and clicking on the authorized podcast.
Welcome back here to the Wisco Radio pregame show. Daniel Lins joining me, Blaine Vestal, minute 20 until tip-off. Blaine, what do you think a few keys to the games here are for the Vikings to bring home the victory in front of their home crowd?
Yeah, I think it's going to be turnovers tonight, Dan. If the Vikings can manage their turnovers and make sure to force turnovers on the other side against the Lodi Blue Devils, I think the Vikings are going to be in a really good spot tonight. This Mount Horeb Vikings team able to sort of pick the pocket of their opponent. If they can make sure they finish that and come onto their side of the court, score some baskets, I think they're going to be in really good shape tonight. Lodi having some good height on the floor as well. It's going to be a game of rebounds out there on the floor tonight, so we'll see how that all shapes up here. But with about 30 seconds or so, we're going to head into the national anthem. I think we'll take another quick break, and when we come back out, we'll have some gameplay.
Stadium lights go on. You know it's time for Mount Horeb Basketball, and that's where you'll find Mark Norman and Associates. As a parent and local business owner, Mark knows the importance of supporting high school athletics. Mark Norman and Associates also knows the importance of buying more selling the product. Mark Norman and Associates will help you find the country. The expertise and the experience you need. Call 608-575-3393. Online, marknorman.firstrubber.com.
Want to listen to Wisco on the go? Download our app from your phone's app store.
The Grand Stay Hotel and Suites is a brand new hotel in Mount Horeb. The Grand Stay caters to business and leisure travelers and is ideal for individuals and families. In a convenient location near Madison, Grand Stay is also a great option for guests visiting neighboring Barneveld or Epic Systems in Verona. We offer clean, comfortable rooms, free hot breakfast, an indoor pool, hot tub, and a 24-hour fitness center. To see pictures, visit grandstaymount.horeb.com, book online, or call 608-437-5200 to make your reservation today.
This is Wisco Radio.
Farmers Savings Bank is proud of their community banking tradition. Farmers Savings Bank is committed to providing a high level of customer service and products to enhance the well-being of the communities they serve. Whether it is for a home, farm, land, or business loan, Farmers Savings Bank has money to lend. Be sure to call your local Mount Horeb Farmers Savings Bank today at 437-2265. Farmers Savings Bank.
Welcome back here to Wisco Radio. Great job done there by senior Emma Clark with the national anthem. A couple more quick keys to the game I can think of, Blaine, right off the top of my head. Free throws, key to any game. Earlier, if you're listening to the boys game, the boys kind of struggled in the second half in the line, and that, although it didn't determine the second half, was one of the factors as to why the game did not end in their favor. Turnovers, as we said, Blaine, another big key, as well as getting those assists. for Lodi, starting things off here. Number 5, Dylan Harrington. Following her is Jameson Theron. Abby Haas following her, 5'10" forward. 5'11" senior Ella Poles. And rounding it out here, 6'2" senior Samantha Plant. For the Mount Horeb Vikings, starting it here for Coach Tom Lazar. Number 5, Zoe Parker, senior in the starting lineup. Following her, another senior, Emma Anderson. Grace Vesterman, another senior in the starting lineup. Grace running state cross country earlier in the fall for the Mount Horeb girls. Following her, Emily Wallace coming back here for the Vikings, looking to provide a spark. And following her, Mia Leibfried, all senior starting lineup here. Blaine, how can Mount Horeb use that seniority to their advantage?
Yeah, Dan, obviously having a senior lineup is going to be key for any team to have that sort of leadership, to have that sort of guidance on the floor. And this is going to, it really shows on this Vikings team, that sort of guidance that the senior team can have. But especially tonight, I really hope to see the Vikings come out strong, come out with a strong, decisive lead here in the first 8 to 10 minutes or so, and then really start to have some of the ability and the options to rotate some of these younger players in, give them the opportunity here in this good non-conference matchup.
Looks like Clan and Anderson will be tipping things off here. Winning that one is Grace Vesterman and the Vikings. Vesterman in control of the ball here. Vesterman over to Parker. Parker, now Vesterman top of the key, zone being run here early on by the Blue Devils. Parker gets it skipped to her. Now Vesterman top of the key, back to Parker. Parker shoveling it down. Anderson losing it. First shot up, no good, as Livefree pulls that down and is fouled on the way up. Free throws, big key to any game, but especially what could be a close game, as I have a feeling this one might be. Flan picking up her first. Maybe another big key. Blaine is getting Flan in foul trouble early. Force her to sit on the bench, get that height out. First up and good. Give the senior Leah Livefried the first points of the evening. 1-0, 17:31 left in this first half. Second up and good. 2-0 here as Lodi will get it across. Clan gets it skipped over her. Now back to Theron. Theron now into the corner. Clan looking for it. Instead, Theron gets it over to Harrington. Harrington driving left. Looking to get it to Theron. She does. Nice give and go there. Although it results in a turnover. Great there. Great offensive possession there for Lodi. Wally gets it to Zoe, who skips it. Now Emma Anderson in the corner. Does not shoot it. Gets it poked away. First turnover on the evening for Mount Horeb. Harrington into the corner to Theron. Now top of the key. Poles gets it. Driving baseline, skipping. Parker got to close out. She does. As nice defense there by Zoe and company. As still scoreless are the Lodi Blue Devils, 2-0, 16-25 and ticking. As Wallace gets it back. Now down as that one turned over by the Vikings, their second early on. Abby Haas will be inbounding it here as she gets it into Clan. Clan back to Haas now to Poles. Poles to Haas. Haas in the corner to Theron as she drives left. Spinning there and getting it to Haas into the corner to Theron as she gets it top of the key. Shot fake by Poles. Nice defensive stand here by Mount Horeb. Something we saw a lot of early on in the boys' games. That shot up and good. I believe that was Theron. That it was. 2-2 now. 15:35 and ticking as Parker gets it left wing. Back to Wallace, not a Parker. Parker could shoot it. She does. Up, no good. As Vesperman tips it out to Wallace. Back to Grace. As she gets it to Zoe, top of the key. Parker now almost would have shot an Owen Ziegler type volleyball line 3. Wise decision to not pull it. Now over to Vesperman. Vikings really taking things slow here as it's still 2-2, 3 minutes in. Skipped over. Now Vesperman drives, kicks it to Parker, top of the key. Down to Livefree, then to Anderson. Anderson looks like she got fouled on the way up, nothing called. Vikings took a couple minutes off the clock there, Blaine. Didn't get anything on the scoreboard. That win up and good for number 30, Ella Poles. Poles gives Lodi 4-2 lead. Now Parker back to Wallace. Wallace to Parker. Looking to get it to Livefree instead to Wallace as Addie Buys looks to check in here. Wallace now investment top of the key. Pulls it up and good. First 3 on the ball game for either side. Vesperman get her on the board with the 3. Vesperman did not agree with that foul call. She gets called for the reach. Will be the first team and first on Grace. Eddie Bias checks in, as does Maisha Thompson. Parker and Livefree checking out. Inbounded 2 Poles. Poles looking here to find an open Blue Devil. That one nearly stolen away by Vesperman. Instead remains with Lodi, 13:48 and ticking, 5-4 Vikings in the lead. Driving left and scoring, number 5 Dylan Harrington, Harrington, the leading scorer for Lodi on the season at 9 a game. Thompson now to Wallace, who gets it back to Thompson, looking to get to buy as they do. Now to Anderson. Anderson shot up, no good. Rebounded and nearly thrown away by Haas. Haas now getting it to Harrington, who gets it across the timeline. Over, poked away by Wally. That one will stay down here with Theron. Theron now into the corner. Haas's shot up, no good. Great box out there by Wally. Vesperman looking to run the offense here for Mount Horeb. Crosses over, gets it to Thompson. Over now, Wallace elects not to pull it. Vikings looking to run some offense here. 6-5 Vikings trailing at home, 12:40 and ticking. Left in this first half. Thompson over to Anderson down low. Anderson nearly loses it, gets it to Vesperman. Her 3 up and good. Timeout taken, full timeout will take one as well. 8-6 Vikings on top. We'll be right back. Welcome back here to Mount Horeb High School. 8-6 Vikings on top. Blaine, what have you seen in the first few minutes you've seen? What have you seen in the first few minutes you've liked for Mount Horeb?
Well, one of the things I've really liked is Emma Anderson down low. Emma Anderson has been getting the ball, really moving that pivot game. Unable to score any points yet, but those types of baskets are going to fall for the Vikings, and that's what you want to see. Obviously, Vesperman is keeping the Vikings ahead with 2 big 3 points early in this first half.
It's one thing you've really seen with Anderson in her high school career is kind of creating space down low, either as I believe one of the Lodi Blue Devils stepped out of bounds. As I was saying, the one thing you've seen throughout Anderson's career is maybe getting easy buckets down low, but if not, drawing a double, and then that resulting in a three-point opportunity for the Vikings. 8-6 coming off the turnover. Vikings, as Blaine and I said in this pregame, got to capitalize off those Lodi turnovers. Maisha Thompson looking to do just that. Thompson to Vesperman, top of the key. To Wallace, looking to get it down to Lively. They do just that. Her shot up, no good. As a jump ball is the call. I believe that will go the way of the Blue Devils. That it will. Recently checked in Allison Gray, sophomore for Lodi, playing at the guard position. Inbound, a great trap in the corner by the Vikings. Great job to get out of it by Dylan Harrington. Getting it to Haas. Haas. Wallace bit on a pump fake. Got to stay down on those if you're Wally. Poked away. Will stay here. And I believe a trip will be the call on the Vikings. Aisha Thompson picking up her first, second on the Vikings. Only one foul thus far for Lodi. Checking in here, number 10, Molly Prevey, 5'9", guard. Great baseline defense there to Clan. Vikings, pretty good defense here early on. Looking for an open Blue Devil is Poles. Throwing that one away are the Blue Devils. Third turnover, excuse me. Buys and Lively down low for Mount Horeb. See if they try to run their offense through the post. Getting it to Lively. Now out to the recently checked in Liv Burke. Burke to Thompson. And a reach is the call before Maisha Thompson could pull the three. 8-6, still the score, 11:05 left in this first half. Ella Poles picking up her first. Second on the team, Thompson. No foul called on the way up. Great defense there by Samantha Clan. Over to Poles now. Looking to get up to Harrington. They do not. Three up and good for Poles. Nice little sidestep. Pulled it right in her defender's face and splashed it home. 9-8 now in favor of Lodi. Wallace to Thompson. 3-2 zone being played here by the Blue Devils. That lay-in up no good, as that will stay with the Vikings. Vesterman checking in for Mount Horeb. Maisha Thompson checking out. Inbounded into Buys. Now Vesterman to Burke in the corner. Her three. No good. Rebounded Lively. Lively goes up. And shot no good. Emma and Eddie Anderson checking in here for Mount Horeb. Checking out is Lively and Buys. Inbounded to the aforementioned Emma Anderson to Vesterman, who thought about the three, elected not to take it. Gets to Wallace, top of the key. Wallace to Anderson. Anderson out to Vesterman, whose floater's up, no good. Rebounded by Vesterman, who draws the foul. Samantha Clan picking up her second. See what Lodi head coach Nathan Mortar elects to do. Looks like he's leaving Clan in as Vesterman's first up and good. Parker checking in, Wallace checking out. And of course, if you listen to the broadcast that was on for a girls game earlier on this season, you would know Wallace also had some back troubles. See if those have any effect on her game thus far. Vesperman second, up and good, 10-9. Vikings on top, 10:07 left in this first half. Looking to get around Vesperman is Harrington, who gets it to Prevey. Now Haas with it to Prevey, looking to get it back to Haas over now to Toles, top of the key. Toles to Gray into the corner. Toles setting a screen here. Now down low, looking to run things in the post. Maybe is Lodi. Three, nearly hitting the ceiling, coming up short for Allison Gray. 5'6" guard, missing the three ball. Parker surveying the offense, here getting it into the corner to Addie Anderson. Anderson nearly stepping out of bounds, gets it to her sister Emma Anderson, who drives the lane up and good. Emma Anderson getting her first two on the game. Vesperman with 8 of the 12 here early on for Mount Horeb. Couple of threes for Grace as well. Down low here. And nice little half spin, drawing the foul on the way up is Coles. Blaine, what have you seen on Lodi's side of things that you've liked so far?
The versatility right now, so Dan, for Lodi, you see, pulls at the moment. Obviously, she's at the line, so we'll hold this comment until she makes her first shot, as the first one is no good. But Pulls having a 3 tonight and a 2 tonight, missing that free throw. Theron has a 2 as well as Harrington. So really just the versatility right now in this Lodi Blue Devils team is so far unmatched. Unfortunately, the second one for them is no good, and there are a couple other baskets on their offense, unable to really do some strong things so far. But I think if baskets fall for Lodi, they're going to be in a really good spot.
Vikings defense here looked pretty strong, only allowing 9 points in 9 minutes. And Emma Anderson fouled on the way up. Emma Anderson with 2 early on here for Mount Horeb. Haas picking up her first 4th on the Blue Devils. First up and good for Anderson. Second is up and good. Anderson knocking down a pair. Emma Anderson on the season, averaging 10.6. Already's got 4 here. Getting it across the timeline, number 5, Dylan Harrington, who drives left, picks up her dribble. Vesperman, great defense here, as that one results in a steal by Grace. Over to Burke. Skipped, risky pass there. That will stay with Mount Horeb. Lodi fans pleading for a Mount Horeb tip, nothing called. Number 31, Rowan Johnson checking in for Burke. Johnson, only a sophomore, but has seen considerable playing time in the last girls' game I was on the mic for. Over to Johnson, back to Vesperman. Vesperman with 8 of the 14 for Mount Horeb, nearly outscoring Lodi on her own. 14-9 the score, 7:37 and ticking as Parker thought about the 3 instead. Vesperman takes it, no good. Offensive board by Emma Anderson, layup is no good. Foul will be called on Rowan Johnson. That'll be the 4th of the half for Mount Horeb. Johnson picking up her first. As I said, fourth on the team as Lodi will look to break this press, which is backed off by Mount Horeb. Driving baseline, up, no good. On the lay-in was Molly Creve, the 5'9" guard. Molly Creve pick up the foul, her first, fifth on the team, 4 on the Vikings. Still a 14-9 ball game with 7:14 left. Download, Livefried, her lay-in up and good. Give Livefried her third and fourth points on the lay-in. Bringing things across here, Dylan Harrington. Harrington, not sure, I don't think she's seen the bench thus far. An offensive foul is called, but Harrington really seeing quite a bit of playing time here as a senior. Harrington picking up number 1, pushed off as Vesperman. Go look to do something here for Mount Horeb. On out, getting it to Parker. Back to Parker, now to Johnson. Pass nearly stolen away. Looks like a zone still being played here by Lodi on defense. Johnson picking up her dribble. Anderson doubled to Parker. Anderson pulls on another offensive board as that lay-in up no good, will be tipped out of bounds by Emma Anderson. Sydney Elliott checking in for Mount Horeb. Zoe Parker checking out. As that one has passed there by Clan, and she checks back in. Clan, of course, with 2 fouls here. 16-9 the score, 6:06 left in this first half. Vikings on defense. That pass out of bounds will be Vikings ball. A little miscommunication there, Blaine, by Lodi, as a turnover will make it Mount Horeb ball. Ella Poles checking back in here as Anderson gets it into Vesperman. Vesperman down. Now getting it back, skipping it over to Elliott. Into the corner, 3-ball, no good. Vikings gotta get back on defense, they do, as a late foul is called on Mount Horeb, will be their 5th. Johnson, her second, sophomore, picking up a couple early fouls as Wally looks to check back in for Mount Horeb. Number 32, Allison Gray checking back, or excuse me, at the line. Her first is good. Second up, no good, 16-10. Now the score with 5:36 and ticking. Wally pulls up, short, no good. Elliott looking like she's gonna pull down that board jump. Ball will be the call. Buys in, Livefried out for Mount Horeb. Vesperman, Anderson, corner, 3, good. 19-10 now the score. Emma Anderson getting points number 7 now. As she's got 7. Vestman's got 8 for Mount Horeb. In, now to the corner. Now down low, pass stolen away. Vikings looking to extend this lead to double digits as Wally gets it back. Now to Vesper top, to Anderson, out to Wallace. Flies down low, layup, no good, getting her own board. That one poked away as Wallace gets that one back. Elliott 3 up and no good. Vikings, a couple of missed opportunities there with 4.5 minutes left, still up 9, 19-10. Coles brings it across, getting it to Creve. Creve spinning. That shot denied. Much to the right of the Mount Horeb student section. Burke checking in for Anderson. Harrington checking in on the other side of things for Lodi. Westman bringing things across here for Mount Horeb, getting it to Elliott on the left side, to Wallace, skipped. Wallace down to Burke, her way in, rattles out, no good. 19-10 the score, still 4 minutes left, as I believe they'll get Elliott for a reach-in. Parker checking in, and Elliott checking out. Both teams now with 6 fouls. Clock now under 4 minutes at 3:53 and counting. Parker getting on the floor and stealing that one back is number 5, Dylan Harrington. I believe Vesperman will get whistled for another foul. What confusion by the refs on who the foul was on. Well, what have you seen from Lodi here that you've kind of liked in this first half despite being down 9?
Yeah, Dan, obviously it's coming to the line, not having a whole ton of success so far, but being able to make it to the line, and we're going to see a little bit more from Harrington here as she's going to get 1 and 1 as they sort out a little bit of additional confusion here. I think if they were just trying to sort out 100% that the foul is going to be on Vesperman. And I think it will be, so that will be the result. So foul will be on Vesperman, that's going to be her second. Harrington at the line, going to be 1 and 1. We'll see if she can improve the team shooting from 1 of 3 to 2 of 4. She cannot. It's going to be 1 of 4 after the miss.
Vesperman bringing things across here with a couple of fouls. Also quite a bit in terms of scoring. Wallace, Parker, top of the key. Back to Wallace, posting up down low is Burt. Vesperman calling for the skip. Vikings still won't see it there. As Wallace gets it on the skip. Wallace looks like she might have been fouled on the way up. Nothing called as that is just going to be Lodi ball. Inbounded here to Plan, who gets it to Harrington. Now Harrington picks up a screen from Grayson Schmidt. Now into the corner. That three is up and good for Fearon. 5'9" junior guard connecting on that one. Wallace now with the Vikings up 19-13. Vesperman, no good on the 3. Parker pulls that one down for Mount Horeb. Second chance points, big key to any game, will be no different here. Wallace's three, no good. As another empty possession for Mount Horeb results in a fast break. That one poked away. Will stay with Edgewood. Lodi. Addie and Emma Anderson checking in here for the Vikings. Haas checking in for Lodi. Wallace hits the deck, nothing called. Nice little 5-0 spurt here for the Blue Devils. 19-15 now. 2-3 zone being put on here. Vikings really look to be confused by this zone. Wallace now with it top of the key. 2-10 and ticking, 19-15. Here, Vikings in the lead. Down low to Addie Anderson. As I believe a kicked ball will be the call. We'll stay with Mount Horeb with 2:01 left. Another missed layup there for the Vikings. Got to get back on D. That pass airmails the target. Turnover for Lodi. Parker now gets it back from Addie Anderson. Top of the key, Vesterman to Parker. Parker thought about three, elected not to take it. Now Wallace with it, right side. Skip pass, sort of a risky pass, but it gets through nonetheless. Out to Wallace, not on to Anderson. That one tipped out. Will stay with the Vikings. Wallace's three, back iron, rebounded by Zoe. Parker looking to go back up with it. She does and draws the foul on the way up. Will be the 17th foul on Lodi. Haas picked up number 2-7 on the team. Parker at the line for a pair. First up and good, extends the Vikings lead from 19-15 to 20-15 as Molly Prevey checks in for Haas. Abby Haas, 5'10", junior forward with a couple of fouls here. Delaney Duckett checking in here for Vesperman. Duckett, as a junior, seeing some first half playing time for Coach Chalmazar. Second for Parker, up and good. Inbounded here to Coles, who gets it over to Theron. Theron driving right, picking up her dribble. That pass nearly stolen. Blocked on the way up by Duckett and pulled down by Anderson. Minute left here in the first half, 21-15, Vikings on top at home. Wallace now to Parker, gets down to Anderson. Anderson now looking to reverse things to Duckett. They do indeed. Duckett nearly turning it over. Turnover Vikings with 26 seconds left as the Lodi Blue Devils look to get one last shot here. 17 seconds and ticking. Vikings up 6 on their home court. Stoppage in play is a foul hold on Mount Horeb on number 25, Delaney Duckett, picking up her first. Eddie Anderson checking out here. Checking in here, Grace Vesterman for Delaney Duckett. Vikings getting one last shot here to end this half after a free throw here, potentially a second for Harrington. Her first up and no good. Will be Vikings ball, 7.4 seconds left. One thing with just a quick glance down at Blainsville's score sheet is the free throw struggles here for Lodi may be playing a pretty big key in this first half. Wallace, got to get something going here in a hurry. 2 seconds left. Vesterman, live face shot up, no good. Vikings will head into halftime. 21-15 lead. You're listening to Mount Horeb Basketball on Wisco Radio.
Wisconsin high school sports. They're good for our kids, good for our community, and best of all, they're good for you.
This message presented by the Wisconsin Interscholastic Athletic Association and the Wisconsin Athletic Directors Association.
Located in the heart of beautiful Mount Horeb, Wisconsin, Norsk Golf Club boasts a tough but fair 9 holes that will be challenging and fun for golfers of all ages. Norsk Golf Club is dedicated to serving our community by creating a family-friendly destination for golf, outdoor recreation, and entertainment in every season while preserving the irreplaceable green space in the center of Mount Horeb. Don't forget about our bar and grill, bowling lanes, and to stop by and watch the Wisco Radio broadcasts. To book a tee time, visit us online at norskgolfclub.com or call 608-437-3399. That's 608-437-3399.
Mount Horeb Utilities is a locally owned, not-for-profit utility dedicated to the community it serves, providing safe, reliable energy to customers in Mount Horeb. Our hometown team is customer-focused and service-oriented, looking out for the community's best interests. At Mount Horeb Utilities, we are committed to keeping Mount Horeb a great place to live, work, and play. For more information on how Mount Horeb Utilities energizes our community, visit MountHorebUtilities.com.
Are you in need of chiropractic services? Dr. Joe Ryan on the web chiropractic. Finest chiropractic care. Dr. Ryan has spinal correction and chiropractic adjustments techniques. Dr. Ryan has years of training, expertise, and experience in using back pain, located in Lodi Business Highway, 51
headlines in prep sports.
Did you know that one of the top global providers of 3D printing and additive manufacturing services is located right here, just outside of Mount Horeb? Since 2001, Midwest Prototyping has been creating parts and prototypes for companies worldwide. To learn more, visit MidwestProto.com. Midwest Prototyping proudly supports Mount Horeb students through internships, technical education programs, and athletics. Go Vikings!
The Grand Stay Hotel and Suites is a brand new hotel in Mount Horeb. The Grand Stay caters to business and leisure travelers and is ideal for individuals and families. In a convenient location near Madison, Grand Stay is also a great option for guests visiting neighboring Barneveld or Epic Systems in Verona. We offer clean, comfortable rooms, free hot breakfast, an indoor pool, hot tub, and a 24-hour fitness center. To see pictures, visit grandstaymount.com, book online, or call 608-437-5200 to make your reservation today.
Hey, sports fans, be sure to cheer on your local sports team just like Kittleson Landscape has for over 25 years. Like many of you, Craig and his team have students and athletes in the Mount Horeb schools, and they are dedicated to their success and the overall success of the athletic programs. Need a place to go and unwind after the big game? Kittleson Landscape specializes in outdoor fire pits, patios, and much more. To get your free estimate today, call 608-437-8845. Hope you enjoy the game brought to you by Kittleson Landscape. Go Vikings!
What's your favorite high school sports memory? Waiting in rally? A game-winning shot? Final finish? Maybe it's a pep rally or a game neutral. Maybe it's the euphoria of the late night bus ride home after a hard-fought win. Maybe it's having pizza with teammates after the game. Now, imagine if it never happened to you. School sports need your help. If budget's getting tighter, it's more than the games that are on the line. It's all the traditions there, community pride, the culture of our hometown high school. Plus, all those memories that are on the line too. What can you do? It's simple. Buy a ticket when you can. Go to a game. Take the whole family. Let's do everything we can to keep those cherished school sports memories alive.
This message presented by the Wisconsin Interscholastic Athletic Association and the Wisconsin Athletic Directors Association.
When the stadium lights go on, you know it's time for Mount Horeb Bonneville football. And that's where you'll find Mark Norman and Associates. As a parent and local business owner, Mark knows the importance of supporting high school athletics, the athletic program, and local Bonneville football. Mark Norman and Associates also knows the importance of buying or selling a product. At First Rubber Mount Horeb, Mark Norman and Associates want to help you find the perfect home in the area, downtown, or in the country. The expertise and the experience you need. Call 608-575-3393. Online, marknorman.firstrubber.com.
This is Wisco Radio.
Welcome back here to Mount Horeb High School. Quick first half stats. Only 8 total players have scored this game for Mount Horeb. 4 and, of course, 4 for Lodi. Vesterman leading with 8 for the Vikings. Anderson close behind with 7. 4 for Livebreen, 2 for Zoe Parker. For Lodi, Dylan Harrington with 4. Jameson Theron with 5. With 1-3. Ella Pulls 5 as well. And Allison Gray with 1. Blaine, what do you think the Vikings can do in the second half to expand this lead from 6 to bigger than that?
Yeah, we had some great work there by Emma Anderson in this first half. I would really like to see Emma pop off even more, obviously, having a good down low, having some good down low work, having some good variety at the stripe as well, 2 for 2 at the stripe, and having a shot outside the arc. I would really like to see Emma continue to work hard tonight, and I think she can really push this Vikings team ahead 21-15 here at the half. I think she can really be the catalyst for this Vikings offense so far as well. For Vesperman, I mean, Vesperman had 6 points outside the arc right off the rip there in that first half. She's got 2 as well from the line. Vikings not missing a single free throw from the line tonight, and I think that is also going to be key for this Viking team going late into the second half.
Then switching sides to the Lodi Blue Devils, what do you think they could do to maybe make this a closer game or switch things around like their boys team did and come back from a halftime deficit, pulling out a victory on the road?
Well, I think the first thing right off the rip is going to be free throws. Lodi has missed 4 free throws, and so if you make all 4 of those free throws, it's a 2-point game at half. So I think for this Lodi Blue Devils team, it's going to be free throws to start, but I think most other parts of their game have been going relatively well. They have 6 points from outside the arc. Harrington has some good down-low games so far today. Theron kind of all over the place, as well as Gray has their lone free throw from the stripe. So I think for Lodi, obviously first things first, let's talk about free throws. But then going on diversity, and for both teams, it's really going to be a turnover game as well. A lot of turnovers to start for both teams. Really settled down here into the second part of that first half. If they can keep it that way, it's just going to be a pure game of basketball.
And Blaine, as we always say, especially in the pregame show, one of the biggest keys to any game is the free throw game. As you said, pretty poor free throw shooting can definitely be turned around here for Lodi. But you said, Blaine, this could be a 2-point game, 1-possession game. Instead, it's 6. Still comebackable, if that's a word, as Lodi gets it here to start the second half. 21-15, they trail on the road. Blaine, just as you said, turnovers are a big key. Turnover for Lodi to start the second half, excuse me. Vestman over to Parker. Parker now to Anderson, out to Parker. Her 3, no good. Rebounded on the offensive side of things by Emily Wallace. Back to her 3. There we go, Wally. Surprisingly, that's her first points of the night, as she gets on the scoreboard, extending this 24-15, 17-21 and ticking. Livefeed read that pass all the way, as number 5 for Lodi, Dylan Harrington, will pick up the foul. Harrington picking up number 2 there, as turned right back over by the Vikings. Is that ball. Harrington now to number 23, Jameson Theron. As that one, turnover heavy half here, Blaine. 3 combined turnovers in the first couple of minutes. Wallace now in the corner, fresh off a 3, pops another one. That one no good, as that will be Mount Horeb ball. Wallace, I believe, 1 of 5 on 3s on the evening, but that one in the first half opened the scoring and extended it to a 9-point lead for Mount Horeb. Parker, Vesperman now up top. Vesperman now eventually getting it over to Wallace. Still a 2-3 zone being played here by Lodi. Been pretty effective so far, as that would be a turnover, Mount Horeb. They're 4th on the game. That one short, heading over our direction as that ball carries out of bounds. Will be Vikings basketball. Wallace looking to get this one into Vesperman. She does indeed. Back to Wally. Wally directing traffic here. Wants to go right. Vesperman goes to her left, as now Vesperman will drive right. Pick up a screen from Livefree, get it to Wallace. Thought about the 3 instead. Anderson now in the corner, back to Wallace. Wallace driving left and nearly turning it over, instead getting it top of the key. 3 up, no good. (24-15), Mount Horeb on top on their home court. As Lodi gets it across. Anderson pulls down another board, as Vesperman will look to get it over. Vesperman shot fake, get her defender in the air, as that one kicked out of bounds. Timeout taken, we will take one as well. Vikings up 9, we'll be right back.
Mount Horeb Utilities is a locally owned, not-for-profit utility dedicated to the community it serves, providing safe, reliable energy to customers in Mount Horeb. Our hometown team is customer-focused and service-oriented, looking out for the community's best interests. At Mount Horeb Utilities, we are committed to keeping Mount Horeb a great place to live, work, and play. For more information on how Mount Horeb Utilities energizes our community, visit MountHorebUtilities.com.
Want to listen to Wisco on the go? Download our app from your phone's app store.
Welcome back here to Mount Horeb High School. Driving the lane and getting rejected is Wallace as Parker looks to play some defense. Transition defense going to be a big key here for Mount Horeb as that laying up a good 24-17 now. First points of the half in about 3 minutes for Lodi. That one tipped away into the hands of assistant coach Michael Cassidy. Bias checking in, Live Free checking out for Mount Horeb. Vesterman getting it inbounded here. Vesterman crossing left, getting it to Wallace. That one tipped away, will stay with the Vikings. Great hustle there by Zoe Parker, who gets it to Vesterman. Vesterman looking to Wallace, gets it there. Wallace thought about shooting it, elected not to. Vesterman does, and says, give me all three of those. 27-17 now the score. 14-24 and ticking. That one tipped away there by Parker. Tries saving it, saves it out of bounds. Will stay with Lodi. Inbound into the corner now to Poles, top of the key. Poles gets it. Little pull-up mid-range there, no good. Looking to save that one and getting to it is number 23, Jameson Theron. That one tipped out of bounds will be Vikings basketball. Wallace inbounding it to Vesterman, back to Wallace. Looking to check in here, Maisha Thompson for Mount Horeb, next dead ball. Parker with it, left side, has the three if she wants it. Instead gets it down low and fouled on the way up is Bice. Bice still without a point tonight. Grayson Schmidt checking in here for Lodi as that gets inbounded here to Harrington. Nice give and go game here by Lodi. Kicked out, shot fake, Anderson. Nice defense there. Jump ball call on the way up will be Mount Horeb ball. Number 22, Jada Matthews, the sophomore, checking in for Mount Horeb and Coach Tom Lazar as Vesterman will get it top of the key. Matthews shot fake. As skip pass nearly stolen away, Matthews recovers it up to Anderson. Now Vesterman thought about pulling, instead gets the Buys. Buys may have gotten fouled on the way up, nothing called. As Carey might have, maybe should have been the call there, Blaine. Instead, a foul sends number 30, Ella Poles to the line. What have you seen here in the second half from Mount Horeb that you've been a fan of?
Yeah, lots of hustle here from the Vikings in this second half, really making sure they're solidifying their post game. As the first one there from Ella Poles is up and good. She's 1 for 3 so far tonight from the line, 27-18. Vikings leading the Blue Devils about 12 just under 13 minutes, 12:57 to be exact, left in this second half. Second one off the front iron, and no good.
One thing, as we said, Blaine, as Vesterman gets it across, that the Blue Devils could work on is those free throws. Not the greatest shooting percentages. Anderson's shot up. Another one that's about 3/4 of the way down and just says, I'm going to pop out. As nice pass, down court layup, up no good by Allison Gray. Vikings will get it. Vesperman, as I said, member of the state cross-country girls team, multi-sport athletes, really having an impact on this Mount Horeb girls team. Vesperman getting it back. Her shot up, no good. Rebounded by Anderson, who goes up. A little out of control. Maybe should have just jump stopped. Came to a stop as that one rattles around. Will stay with Lodi. 3 up. No good for number 25, Abby Haas, as getting it back is Lodi. Lodi still with it somehow as 3 up and short. Another offensive board as nice step through move by Pulls. Vikings finally able to pull one down. Emma Anderson came up limping a little bit as a timeout taken. We will take one as well. 27-18, Vikings on top.
Doctors Steve Samuelson and Lauren Taw are your local eye care professionals. Samuelson Eye Care provides the highest quality optometric care for both adults and children in a friendly, comfortable, and professional environment. Clear vision starts with healthy eyes. So contact Samuelson Eye Care at 437-3377. That's 437-3377 to schedule an exam today. You'll be glad you did.
Now, back to the action, right here on Wisco Radio.
Welcome back here to Mount Horeb High School. Vikings on top 27-18, 11:32 left. One thing I've been seeing from the Vikings in the second half is just their defensive presence, Blaine. This seniority really seems like it's coming in clutch. And as I said in the last game I was on the headset for a girls game, a lot of this girls team really the same as when I was a senior a couple years back. A lot of those players, seniors now or sophomores back then, only a couple players it seems like have graduated since then, one including current Iowa State sophomore Kenzie Coulthard, as the Vikings get it in here over to Thompson. So seniority definitely playing a part here in this Vikings lead. Shot fake there by Vesperman, as Thompson now has it. Downloaded Addie Anderson, who gets it out to Thompson. 3 up, no good. Lodi will get possession here as Wally checks in, Vesperman checks out. Baseball pass, batted away there. Great defense by Mount Horeb as they have to capitalize off these turnovers. 27-18 still the score. Clock under 11 minutes at 10:50 and ticking. Vikings really doing a great job here also as Wallace pump fakes, kicks out. Vikings doing a great job in the second half, just taking their time, looking for the best available shot. That one will stay with Mount Horeb, but Vikings really having great offensive patience as the only player in right now for Mount Horeb on the board. Scoreboard is Wallace with a 3. That likely to change at some point. Addie Anderson gets it over to Maisha Thompson, gets it back to Wallace. Wallace's 3, short, no good. Wallace was on her second offensive board of the game, as that is skipped to Rowan Johnson, who drives right, crosses left. Into the corner to Addie Anderson. Turnover Vikings. 10 minutes now on the dot. 27-18 Vikings as a foul on the way up. will send Dylan Harrington to the line. Berg picking up her first on the evening. First is up and good for Dylan Harrington. As the second will be coming shortly, 27-19. Now the score a couple ticks under. 10 minutes left in this ballgame. Second up short as Rowan Johnson, great job boxing out Harrington and pulling down the board. Lodi looking to improve from their 3-7 record and maybe put up a few more points here. Their average is around 33. They're at 19 thus far. Wallace thought about the three, instead gets it to Thompson, who also thought about the three. Both elected not to take it. Thompson, that one looks like it was partially blocked. Blue Devils really could make this a close game if they capitalize off the Vikings' mistakes. Really not a lot of points scored this half, Blaine, as it's going to be interesting to see. 21-15 at the half. Only 10 total points scored in about 9 minutes. Over to number 3, Grayson Schmidt, who gets it to Allison Gray. Gray looking to get it to Poles, instead picks up a screen from Poles as that one dribbled off the foot of Allison Gray and turned over. Cindy Elliott checking in for Mount Horeb. Well, getting this one back as Allison Gray looks to put some defense on Wally. Over to Johnson, who gets it up to Wallace. Wallace skipping it over back to Johnson. Who gets it back to Wallace, top key. Wallace's pass tipped out, will stay this end of the court. 27-19 the score, 8:36 left in this ballgame. Three up, no good. And I believe a foul is called on the Vikings, on Sydney Elliott, number 2 on her. Lodi only 4 points in 9 minutes. And as I said earlier, if they could capitalize off these Vikings' empty possessions, this game might be totally different. That ball pokes away. We'll stay with Edwin Rowan Johnson. Some great defense there for Mount Horeb. Inbounded, poked away. We'll stay this end of the court. 8:13 left. Vikings still up 8. Anderson checking in. Liv Burke checking out. Foul there, another one on the Vikings. Will send Samantha Clan to the line. Clan at the line. Her first is up and good. Clan averaging 5.7 a game in terms of points, as well as 5.7 rebounds. Her second on the way and banks it in. Glenn, I guess the banks are still open at 8:30 on a Tuesday.
They sure are, and it doesn't matter where you're getting them from either. As long as you're at the stripe hitting some baskets, that's exactly what Lodi needs to do. 27-21, starting to close that gap here between the Vikings and the Blue Devils. Just under 8, clock still ticking.
That ball wedged in between the backboard and rim. I believe that's a jump ball. We'll stay down this end either way. Rowan Johnson checking out for Mount Horeb. Wallace up to Anderson. Now to Vesperman. Vesperman, Wallace now with it. Zoe Parker looking to check in for Mount Horeb. Wallace with it now. Vikings slowing things down here. Wallace's three. Makes her apparently still open lane. Three, however you can get them. Wallace hits her second three. 30-21 now. 7:21 left in this ball game. Foul on the way up will send Molly Preeve to the line. 5'9" senior guard. Looking to get a couple here with the clock stopped.
Viking foul on number 10, Emma Anderson, her third. Molly Preeve at the line. She's a 2.
First full preview up and good. Parker replacing Elliott. And new substitution here for Lodi. Second is up, no good. 30-22. Only one team foul on Lodi this half. 5 on Mount Horeb, including 3 on Emma Anderson. That shot up and good for Vesperman. Vikings got to get back on defense here. Wallace hustling back, poked away as Anderson gets trapped in the corner. Vikings now at 10. Another turnover for the Vikings. See if Lodi can narrow this gap. They cannot blame that ball turned over. Vesperman driving right, getting it to Wallace. Wallace crossing, giving it back to Vesperman to Wallace, now top of the key. 6:21 and ticking. 32-22 the score. Vikings at home on top. Down to Emma Anderson and a foul. Anderson gets another 2. As the Vikings I believe we'll call a timeout. We will take one as well. We'll be right back.
Located in the heart of beautiful Mount Horeb, Wisconsin, Norsk Golf Club boasts a tough but fair 9 holes that will be challenging and fun for golfers of all ages. Norsk Golf Club is dedicated to serving our community by creating a family-friendly destination for golf, outdoor recreation, and entertainment in every season while preserving the irreplaceable green space in the center of Mount Horeb. Don't forget about our bar and grill, bowling lanes, and to stop by and watch the Wisco Radio broadcasts. To book a tee time, visit us online at norskgolfclub.com or call 608-437-3399. That's 608-437-3399.
Find out previous stats, replays of past games, and weekly podcasts covering all Vikings athletic action by going to wiscoradio.com and clicking under the Archives podcast.
Welcome back here to Mount Horeb High School. 6:11 left in this ball game. Emma Anderson looking to extend a 12-point Viking lead to 13 with this free throw. That last foul was the second on Molly Preeve. As I believe a late foul will be called on the Vikings. Vikings looking to pick up a full court press here. Addie Bias picking up her first, 6th on Mount Horeb. Into the corner to Coles, who gets it now top key. Harrington skips it into the corner. Jump ball will stay this end of the court. Nearly turned over again, but stays with Lodi. 34-22, 5:40 and ticking. Double dribble is the call. Another turnover for the Lodi Blue Devils. Ball, he gets it inbounded, goes behind the back, and gets it now to Vesterman. Into the corner, Anderson. Foul on the way up. Only the third team foul on Lodi this half. Coles picking up her second. Front end hits front iron as Allison Gray checks in. Second of two, no good. Lodi, if they're going to get something going, it's got to be maybe this possession or pretty soon, as they trail by 12 with right around 5 minutes left. Driving the lane is Ella Pulls in, will pick up a foul. Vesterman, her third, seventh on the Vikings. As Pulls, first, no good. Second up and good, as it's now a 34-23 game. 5 minutes exactly left in this one. Wallace Tobias into the corner, driving baseline, laying it up, no good. Anderson right there for the putback. 36-23 now to score 4:44 and ticking. Looking to get it down low, excuse me, they do indeed, as Plan's shot up, no good. Vikings in control this one, thus far. Don't believe they've trailed to this point. Looking to not give up the lead is Vesterman, whose runner is good. Now 38-23 with 4:11 and ticking. Down on this end of the court now is Theron, getting it to Harrington. Harrington, nice crossover, drives the lane, and a foul is called. I believe that will be on Bies. Bies indeed picking that up, her second, as she checks out. Live Creek checks in. Front end is no good. Hits front iron as Anderson gets called for a lane violation. Do it all over again. Second. First, I guess you could say Blaine splashes home. as this now 39-24 with 4:01 left. Second is up and good as Harrington checks out. That ball tipped out of bounds by Lodi. Will stay Vikings ball inbounding near side to us. Anderson gets it into Vesterman. Really using that speed to her advantage. Vesterman shot up and no good. Rebounded by Lodi. That one tipped out of bounds, will be Blue Devil ball. Foul on the way up will be on Emma Anderson. Should be her fourth. First free throw is good for Ella Poles, making this now a 38-26 game with 3:39 left. Rebounded by Livefried, who gets it to Vesterman. Vesterman picks up a screen from Livefried, now driving right, getting it to Jada Matthews, who gets it eventually into the corner to Emma Anderson. Vikings still in control this one, up 12 with 3:21 left. Down low, turned over. Vikings will pick up a foul. I believe that'll put Lodi in the double bonus. So maybe a good opportunity here, Blaine, to get some points with the clock stopped.
Yeah, 38-26 Vikings in control. Vikings do have 10 fouls on the board, having a hard time keeping those fouls down in a number of their games. First shot up from Poles is up and no good. But it looks like if this result stays, Vikings are going to come out victorious tonight. About 3:15 left in the second, so Vikings are going to come out looking victorious. Pending some free throws here by Poles, obviously. So that could be one of two tonight in tonight's doubleheader, as the boys team falling against Lodi after a commanding 10-point lead at the half. So if the girls team here can hold it off, they'll be one apiece from tonight's doubleheader.
Vesterman driving, fouled on the way up. A lot of fouls here in the second half, playing 38-27. Few shades under 3 minutes left at 2:57. First for Vesterman, up and good. Plan checking back in as Vesterman gets ready for her second. Looking forward for this Lodi team, of course, at Mount Horeb tonight. Vesterman's second, no good. Then they're home against Lakeside Lutheran the 6th, Lake Mills at home the 11th, and then at Watertown Luther Prep on the 14th. 3 up, no good, rebounded by Parker for Mount Horeb as Vesterman gets it across at Oregon, at Platteville the next 2 games, and then the Badger Challenge on January 15th. Parker's 3 ball is up and good. Then after the Badger Challenge, Vikings home against Reedsburg on the 18th, and then at Sauk on January 20th. man checks out for Lodi as they get that one in with ease. Poles going up, shot no good. As Eddie Anderson recently checked in, gets it to Wallace, 42-27. Vikings look pretty strong this entire game as Wallace gets it across. The Vikings never trailed. Started this one off at the line, going up 1-0 and then 2-0, and never looked back from there as Vestman reverses, hits bottom of the backboard, shut up and good for Leibfried with the second chance points. As that should just about do it. Minute 41 left, 44-27, shot up and good for Abby Haas. Timeout taken will take one as well. 44-30, Vikings on top.
Hey sports fans, be sure to cheer on your local sports team just like Kittleson Landscape has for over 25 years. Like many of you, Craig and his team have students and athletes in the Mount Horeb schools, and they are dedicated to their success and the overall success of the athletic programs. Need a place to go and unwind after the big game? Kittleson Landscape specializes in outdoor fire pits, patios, and much more. To get your free estimate today, call 608-437-8845. Hope you enjoy the game brought to you by Kittleson Landscape. Go Vikings!
Wisco Radio, the leader in Wisconsin prep sports.
Welcome back here to Mount Horeb High School, 44-30. Vikings on top, minute 37 left. Double bonus from here on out for the Lodi Blue Devils. Only 4 team fouls on the aforementioned Blue Devils. Nice game all around for Mount Horeb. Parker with 5, Wallace with 6, and Leibfried with 6. Out here for Mount Horeb, Anderson, Wallace, Parker, Leibfried, and number 25, Delaney Duckett. Mounted to Leibfried. Leibfried dribbled it off. Thought she dribbled it off her foot. They're saying that one's going to stay Vikings ball. Maybe a questionable call there late, as I thought Leibfried dribbled it off her foot. Viking possession. Risky pass there by Wallace, resulting in a turnover. Shot up and good. Full court press in full effect here, as Poles will pick up only the 5th foul, so Vikings still need 2 more fouls getting that bonus. Poles picking up her 3rd. Minute 25 now, 44-32 is the score. That ball, another turnover for Mount Horeb, as Lodi is going to look to get some points on the board in a hurry. Foul on the way up.
Viking foul on number 25, Delaney Duckett, her 2nd.
Viking foul on Delaney Duckett, her 2nd. First free throw is up and good for the Blue Devils. 44-33 now the score. As Vestman will check in for Duckett. Minute 18 left. Vikings having some trouble getting the ball in, as that 2nd is up, but this full court press still going to be in effect. Vestman gets that one across. Maybe start the foul game if you're Lodi. 44-34. The score, 1:06 left. Rowan Johnson will get fouled as now the foul games will begin. Johnson will go to the line. Gotta knock down free throws when they come. Very important. That foul number 4 on Ella Poles. First is good, second is no good from the line. That ball will be turned over, and that should just about do it. I always kind of wondered late when a team's down more than 10 with under a minute why the foul games continue, as that is what head coach Nathan Mortar of Lodi is doing, continuing the foul game late. 45-34, 35 seconds left. Besserman checks out. And number 24, Allie Frischman Jr. seeing some PT late here. Wallace. First up and good. Vikings averaging 46.4 on the season in terms of points, right at that 46. Ella Johnson also checking in as Owen Ziegler, his brother Eli Ziegler, really going to like that. Ella and Eli, pretty good friends. Pretty happy down there for Eli and Ella. Lodi on the season averaging 33.7, so pending a made free throw by Wallace, both teams will be over their points scored on average. Wallace's second rattles home, 47-34. Clock still hasn't started. There it goes. As this one should be just about over. That shot short, no good. Johnson pulling down the board. That one turned over as Wallace pulls down a board. And a jump ball will be called, will be Vikings possession.
Checking for Vikings, number 25,
Delaney Duckett checking back in for Wallace, as Ella Johnson looks to get this one in for Mount Horeb. Gets it in to Elliott, that one coming over near me. Pretty great play by me, catching that one. As Rowan Johnson tried throwing that off her defender. Fouled on the way up with only 8.6 seconds left.
Viking fouls on number 31, Rowan Johnson, for 4th.
Rowan Johnson picking up her 4th. First free throw is good for Allison Gray. 47-35 now the score. Second splashes home as well. Pending something crazy happening. It's looking like 47-36 is going to be the final. .2 left. All Vikings really got to do here, get this one in. They do indeed. Vikings split the doubleheader with Lodi. 47-36. We'll take one quick break. We will not take a quick break. Vikings victorious. My name, Daniel Lentz, alongside me, Blaine Bessel. Have a great night and go Vikings.